And we back. It's your boy, Sir William L.
And Sartorial King.
And this is
Caviar Conversation.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, bubble bath.
our special guest tonight. My man is in the house.
Second time on here. Second time. Let's go, baby. I believe I'm your first returning guest.
Facts.
Oh, facts.
Facts.
Right about that.
Come on. Let's go.
Yeah. So we was just talking before we even started rolling. Matter of fact, before we even get into that, how has y'all weeks been so far? I mean, I know it's only Tuesday, but
Matt, go. You got it, Matt.
So far, so good. I can't complain. Okay. So far, so good. Happy to be back. It's a Tuesday. Should we say today? It's going to air on a Thursday. Everybody's going to be confused. But anyway, it's a Tuesday, and I'm feeling great. What's up with you?
Go ahead, Rob.
Good. I'm feeling good, man. You know, I got a nice red, and I'm chilling. That's it, man. Can't complain.
You got the specs on. You chilling.
Can't wait to touch down in Philly this weekend. It's gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. My week has been good so far, man. I can't complain. So before we started rolling, just to let the viewers know, we was having a conversation and we was getting into some music. So we know that DJ Khaled dropped Khaled, which is a weird title for me, but I mean,
that's his name, right? Like his name
but
is Khaled.
It's like Khaled. Like, we know you're Khaled, so why is the album called Khaled?
But I think that's his name. That's how I took it. That
he's the double Khaled?
I believe his name is Khaled.
Wait, hold on for a second. So you trying to tell me his first name is the same as his last name?
I believe that's the case.
I never.
Somebody Google that. Somebody fact check that.
Somebody put that in the comments. Like, what?
Yeah, fact check that one. I have no idea why it's called Khaled. I was under the impression that was his name, Khaled.
I don't know. Thought that he couldn't figure out a more creative title.
Nah, come on. You got to give him better than that. Like,
I mean, I tried to.
Nah,
hold on. You know what I give him respect on? I give Khaled respect that he makes his children give them the production credit.
That's dope. That is dope. That he gives them
that way. That royalty, they getting paid.
Go right to them.
Why don't more people do that?
That's smart, right? Because people greedy out here, Carter.
Yeah, but that seemed like something that, you know what I mean? Like,
that would be a smart move to do.
That's
right?
That's how Blue has her Grammy, right?
Yep,
that's how Blue got a Grammy. Someone else.
If your name is on them notes.
Somebody else kid was up for a Grammy or is going to be up for a Grammy. I forgot who it was. Something in my bed.
I don't know.
So we was talking about this album, right? So, you know, the conversation is the song Sorry Not Sorry, which is Jay-Z and Nas, or Nas and Jay-Z, or Khaled featuring Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were not impressed with Jay's verse.
Right. I'm one of those people.
I'm
one of those people.
See, you're an avid Nas fan.
I'm a what?
You're an avid Nas fan.
No, I'm not a Nas fan at all. I'm an avid Jay-Z fan, but I call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And Jay, listen, man, let's bring the listeners behind the curtains, right? We all met up in Philly, right?
Yeah.
And we were having rap conversations, right?
Yeah.
That's what we did, right? And in that conversation, I said a few nasty things about Nas and Queen's music. You
said a few erroneous things. Kind of erroneous.
Another thing that I said is that Jay-Z doesn't have it anymore. And that hurts my heart to say, bro. But I believe that it's
I'm
true.
glad that this is going to be documented, that you're saying this. Because
I'm just going on past.
He's lost it.
I mean, what's the last thing you heard from him that you were like, listen, this right here is
every little spec verse that he gives you whenever he decides to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Just answer my question. What
verse? And then now hold on, not only that. First of all, when Khaled did it the first time with the keys, killed the game.
How long ago was that? How long ago was Keys?
No, I'm just letting you know. This is.
I'm just asking. How long ago was that?
That was like maybe 2-3 albums ago.
Like 5 years ago, no?
No, but I'm trying to show you the buildup, though.
No.
He hasn't.
So
he makes one
recent?
project in between that time.
All I'm asking for, brother, is recent Jay-Z verses that you were impressed by.
Okay,
Yes.
the song with him and Nipsey.
Really?
Yo, you're killing me.
Yo, you're an ass, yo.
Really impressed with that verse? I don't even remember it.
Dog.
I don't remember it.
Killed that John.
Jay-Z was talking about
Jay-Z,
how
man,
he was born on the same day. Yeah, okay.
He said Scorpion bricks way before Orbit's double shift. Something about make it clap like 40 did the mix. Are you crazy?
Clap like 40 did the mix. I got it.
Yo, that's a straight jab at Drake.
Yo, hold on.
Bricks.
Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Anonymous was 7 years ago. How long ago was that?
Matter.
7 years ago, dog. You wow.
When was Drug Dealers Anonymous? What are you talking about, Rob?
Not 7 years ago.
I'm saying that Jay-Z doesn't. All right, I really need a timeline because. All right, let's talk about 444. I mean, it was all right. All right.
You do controversy.
It was all right. This is what I'm trying to start.
Yeah, you right, Carter. It was 2016, Drug Dealers Anonymous. So that's like 6 years.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. Drug Dealers Anonymous was a while ago.
Doesn't matter. It's still a heat verse. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, what was I going to say? What year is 444? Like I just
444 came
444 is going to be around the same time. Maybe 17. I got a pimple on my face. Maybe 17, 18.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
444 came out 2017.
2017.
And all right, so I'm gonna go to say in the last 4 years, Jay-Z really just hasn't impressed me with his work. He hasn't done much work, but what he's put out, I haven't really been.
But you gotta think though that the man has transcended from music. Like,
but he's still.
Every time you hear about Jay-Z in the news, it's a multi-million-dollar deal. So my mind ain't on rap music. It's on raising the stakes now.
Absolutely, but for the sake of this conversation, we're talking about rap.
Okay,
and him rapping.
Okay,
but he still and he still connects himself to an artist that's either popping or that has a buzz to give you just that one little hit, boom, to let you know I still can do this.
What are you talking about, Rob? I'm waiting for an example.
He just did one on this past one. He just did one. Sorry, not sorry. Then also Jay Electronica in him.
All right, let's talk about Sorry Not Sorry. Let's talk about Sorry Not Sorry. Recency bias, let's talk about it.
Okay.
It wasn't that good. Nas
Sorry Not Sorry.
The irony is Nas killed it.
Well, I'll say this. That's the Nas everybody's been waiting to hear. People want to hear Nas talk that shit. Okay. Nas doesn't really talk that shit unless he get on a record with someone that he needs to talk that shit with. Because that shit ain't going to fly if you get on there and your bars is weak and you going after Jay or before Jay.
And you saw that video where he had to adjust his lyrics. He was with Khaled.
Yeah. He went back and
said, hold on. You said this, you said that. Oh man, I had to get big.
Yeah.
I think it was bigging Jay up, man. Because what did Jay say, y'all?
Oh, what? This is crazy.
What did Jay say? Something about a B, and then there's another B, and can't forget about the other B. I wasn't impressed, man. My man Jay raised me. You understand? That man raised me. But it just ain't. It's not it anymore. Maybe my tastes have changed. I don't know.
Maybe, Carter.
All right. Yeah. Hold on. And we had this discussion. I think Carter and I had this discussion that when we were talking about Meek having the only self-sustaining song that literally you can play forever and it will never get played. It will never
having the only one. No, he doesn't have the only.
Drake
one.
doesn't have one.
Who?
Drake has hits, but Drake doesn't have a signature song.
I agree. That's my stance on that. That so to be clear, that Dreams and Nightmare, the intro, will play for the next 50 years. Now Drake does have hits, but there's no one Drake song that you're like, wow. Even if you think about it, we're not really, for me personally, I don't really listen to Drake songs from 3 years ago. With Drake, it's more like what's hot right now. Like,
well, are we talking about a song that outlived Drake? Like that type of song?
No, outlast a
like
signature track.
Summertime.
Yes.
I'm talking about a song.
Yes, songs that go transcend generations.
Correct.
I think Drake got one though.
I'm here for it.
Do they hold on? Do they even end the night? Do they usually end the night with a Drake track?
I'm here for it. If you think Drake has one, which song?
Yeah, what you got?
I mean, I'm not the biggest. I'm a Drake fan. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like I don't chronicle Drake's music like this song or that song. I don't know, but Drake comes out with not that joint Kiki, not that joint. I think guys.
Can we take Kiki? Can we? Because that was a huge hit, right?
Yeah, that was a big record for him.
That's a big record. When's the last time you heard it? I mean, for real, when's the last time?
Sets it up. You set it up, though.
Yeah, that was a good setup.
I'm just questioning for real though. When's the last time we heard Kiki?
I mean, but he drops bomb records every summer. So every summer you're gonna get a different heater.
That's just what I explained. That with Drake, we're not really listening to Drake songs of 3 years ago. It's recency. It's what song is out right now. Like
So Lemon Pepper would be the Lemon Pepper joint would be his latest joint that everybody's feeling.
Is that a hit though? I like.
I mean, I don't think it's a hit, but I mean, I don't really think that Drake puts out. He gives his records time. He gives his records that he puts out time to breathe to become like longevity record. Like you can play summer. Let's be honest. Certain records you know are gonna play forever. Like It's Your Birthday, Summertime.
Yes.
I'm a Boss.
I agree. I'm a boss. Meaning Meek Mill.
Was that Meek Mill?
You talking about
that was Meek Mill song, right?
Yeah, I'm a boss. And I agree with that though. I agree that I'm a boss is another one of those songs that, I mean, when did that come out? That's been in rotation about 10, 12 years now. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing those numbers out, but it got to be close to it. I'm a boss.
Yeah. And that's my whole point. Like Drake has a lot of hits, but none that I've heard somebody close out the night saying we got to put this joint on to get the party lit at the last minute.
I mean, just think about the energy in the any spot when Meek comes on. Hold up, wait a minute. I mean, that's going to live forever. That's going to live.
Yeah, that song might be the song. I think, and I'm honestly tired of that record, but I think that song right there, the intro, is the song of the decade.
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, I think that would be the song.
Like, and when you say you're tired of it, it's not a song that anybody, I feel like, goes to their car and puts on and plays that song, right? Unless you want to be hyped up, like, that you're looking for that energy. But like, when you hear it, it's just like a classic. It's just like listening to OJs or something. That's what it's going to be like.
Listen to OJ.
30 years.
For us, yeah, it will be.
Yeah, I think it has more of a staple in Philadelphia more than anywhere else. I mean, I can't foresee somebody going to Houston, let's say, where they have their own music, history. Right. And I'm a boss. I mean, excuse me. The intro comes on and they just go crazy. Because if you
I don't know,
I don't know, man. So. I think it's more of a Philly thing.
No, I don't think it's. I think
it's everywhere now,
Philly
man.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the Philly thing.
Everywhere now.
I don't know. I don't know about the West or the South because, like you said, that
Vegas. Come on.
Vegas, I know it's playing, right? Miami, Vegas, LA,
Miami,
New York. I gotta imagine that's playing like that. He knocked it out the park with that. But I always say that's hard because he did that. That's the intro on his first album. Like he hasn't made up for that since. Like
I don't know, man. Like
that was a shot, man. Damn.
He come out with some joints though. He come out with some bangers.
House Party.
I'm not denying that he has, but we're talking about a classic song. We're talking about the song living forever, and it's hard to match that again.
Yeah,
he'll never match that again.
Yeah. Different.
We're saying that Drake, who has a hit every year, doesn't have one of these songs. So, I don't know. But when Drake dropped this Lover Boy, Certified Lover Boy,
he might have one there.
What albums are y'all looking forward to?
I kind of take music as it comes.
Is that a trick question?
Yeah.
Wow. What you waiting on?
I mean, for me, I don't like the music that's out right now. Like this generation of music that's out right now, I can't really. It's not anything that I gotta go out and find. You know what I'm saying? Like the people.
I mean, it's music. It's music. There's grown man music out there.
Well, name a grown man artist.
Ross.
Ooh.
Okay, that might be it. Richer Than I Ever Been. That might be the only album I'm anticipating. Besides him, who else?
I mean, for me personally, I'm heavy Griselda, so I'm waiting for Hitler 8. I'm waiting for West Side Gun to drop Hitler 8. I'm waiting for West Side Gun to drop.
That West Side Gun.
Pray for Haiti. I just listen to a lot of West Side Gun. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to
we had this conversation.
You remember somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta die.
Yeah, he into all that keep it in the trunk type music shit. He into that.
I definitely like a certain genre of music. I'm waiting for Freddie Gibbs. Like the same people.
Freddie Gibbs is tough.
What about you, Rob? What about you?
I agree with him on Freddie Gibbs is tough. And Conway, that's my guy.
Yeah, but he just dropped, right? Conway.
I think
but
all right.
It's not a lot of R&B artists that are like that kept the balance.
I like my R&B shit, man. But
yeah,
it's not a lot of R&B out. Like, I mean, what's the latest? Well, who's got an R&B now? Trey Songz.
Well, I'm not. Listen. I don't have much to contribute to this conversation.
Trey Songz is garbage.
I will say I like Tory Lanez. I don't know if he's
Tory Lanez is he R&B or is he like trap soul, like a Bryson Tiller vibe?
If I was going to listen to R&B, that's the genre I would be into.
Like a Bryson Tiller. He's like a Bryson Tiller.
Oh, come on. Don't do that to Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez is like a Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller is like a Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is really talented, guys. Like Tory Lanez is really talented, though.
No,
like, for real.
No, for real. He is definitely talented, but Bryson Tiller gave a lot of these dudes a style to run with.
And yes.
And a pen.
Crazy. And he wrote for Chris Brown and all the other
when I told y'all, when it comes to R&B, I don't know much. But shout out to Bryson Tiller. Shout out to my man Neil. My man Neil's his manager. So they're going to plug.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say Neo. I was about to say Neo.
No, Neil. Neil used to be Diddy's assistant. And then he went on, branched off to his own thing, managing Bryson Tiller.
Is that O'Neal?
No, Neil Dominique is his name. Dominique Sanchez.
Because y'all remember back in the day, it was this dude, bald-headed dude. He had glasses, and his name was O'Neal. I think he was Andre
O'Neal McKnight. O'Neal McKnight. Yeah, I remember.
O'Neal McKnight. Yep.
O'Neal McKnight.
He
had a song and a half. Yeah, he was with Diddy. DJ Cassidy is his homeboy.
Yeah, DJ Cassie. He was Diddy's assistant.
Yeah, he's working. Yeah,
Andre Harrell nephew.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, no, McKnight. Yeah, he had a song and a half. Yeah, not necessarily 2 songs, but a song and a half though.
Carter crazy. If it ain't a gunshot sound in the back, Carter not really messing with it.
Yeah, like let's get a little excitement going.
So hold on. So Carter, since you don't do R&B like that, let's go a little throwback to see who would you take, Jodeci or Drew Hill?
For my money, I got something a little controversial. I don't know how controversial this is. I'm taking Drew Hill.
Say, man.
Oh my God.
Who?
I'm taking Drew Hill. I mean, we can get into this too. Jodeci got 4 hits, dog.
Jodeci, what? I got yo, I can't with you.
How many hits Jodeci got?
First of all, Jodeci set the blueprint. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. They set the blueprint for thug R&B.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Because they said they didn't want to do what Boyz II Men did because the boys matching and all that. They was like, nah, we're gonna do this differently.
Right.
So then you get a group like Drew Hill from Baltimore. They all not look like, but they got the one strong voice. You got somebody else in the group that doesn't look like they should be in there. And then the other 2 are writers. Same setup.
Okay. And I'm picking Drew Hill. I'm taking that. I'm taking that over Jodeci. I mean, yo.
Everybody got their own opinion. Me, I'm gonna roll with Jodeci.
Jodeci, man.
Why though? Why is no one explaining why they pick a Jodeci over Drew Hill?
Every my ladies, just one right there. Just
because, all right, I'll say what I like Jodeci.
5 steps.
5 steps.
To eat
5 steps up against.
We were 4 steps. Come on, man.
5 steps up against what? Come and talk to me? Are you crazy?
Jodeci got hits, but yo, I don't think Beauty is her name. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest R&B fan, but like Drew Hill, I don't think that KC did more for the culture than Cisco.
Oh,
you're wilding. You're wilding.
Hold on. I know you're gonna add on when Cisco was solo. That's what you're.
Of course.
So he's only basing it upon Thong Song.
He's only basing it upon Thong Song and what.
Of course, though. Thong Song changed a whole culture, though.
Thong Song definitely didn't change the culture. The Thong Song.
Chicks was wearing straight grannies. Chicks was wearing straight grannies before Thong Song, dog.
If he did anything for the culture, is he asked the women what they really want from him. You know what I mean? That if anything, because any man can relate to that. Like, what do they really want from me?
Nah, I'm going with this. Yo, think about where you were as a young man when Thong Song came out.
Yo, everybody was singing that song.
And yo, I remember girls around here were like making it a point to show that they were wearing a thong, like they would wear it all the way high. Yo, like it was a great time, dog. It was a great time. Like it was a great time in history, bro. Like I thank Cisco. If I ever see Cisco, I would thank him for that. Cause Thong Song, bro. Like it really shifted the culture to me.
I mean,
he sold 8 million copies off that thing.
No, he definitely got some bread off of that.
Yeah.
So what?
In terms of, since you want to choose Drew Hill,
right?
For somebody, let's say somebody like in that same wavelength, Jodeci was a little bit before them. So let's say like
correct. That's another thing though. How old are we? We're not. I mean, when Jodeci was smacking, Rob, how old were we? We were 9. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, hold on. But you gotta start to say that's the music we.
That's like 90 what? 2, 3?
I give it 97, 98.
Jodeci?
Yeah, I give Jodeci 97, 98.
No.
They were 90. They were singing live.
When did that episode with Martin come out? That was like 90s, 97.
Yeah, but that was just later on. But when that song actually came out, because you remember part of that thing was on Biggie's album, which was 93.
Yeah, I think Jodeci's like 92, 90, 91, 93.
Yeah.
Might be. Y'all right. Y'all might be right.
Like 90. Drew Hill is like 97, 98.
98, yeah.
But
what about Jagged Edge or 112?
Are we throwing them in the mix with these two groups?
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'm gonna take 112 over Jodeci then.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know enough. I wish I was more knowledgeable in R&B.
Because for me, when I think about 112, I think about the whole Bad Boy era. You know what I mean? And Bad Boy had it on Smash from what, like 98 to 2007, maybe?
You gotta include Biggie in that. So you're saying about 9-5.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, so 9-5 to about 2000, I would say, about 2000, 2001.
2000, okay. So you have Cupid, you have Peaches and Cream, you have...
Dum, 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 dum.
Right.
What is that?
So Over Now?
You got It's Over Now. Doom, doom, doom.
Here we are, all alone. Come on, man. Yo, this is what I'm saying. When I think of R&B songs, all I think it puts me back into a dark high school party and a wall.
And you like this.
Yo.
And a wall. You feel me? So
yeah.
So that song, whatever song that was, I was just singing, was a major influence in a 15-year-old Mackeel Carter's life. Like whatever song that was. We could do it anywhere. In the shower.
Oh, I remember that. Anywhere. It's called Anywhere.
That's a
Anywhere. I mean, I'm telling
you still out there. That was their like first record. Yeah, it was Mace. That's it was Jones about.
Yeah. Yo, they had such a machine though. That machine, that Bad Boy machine was unstoppable.
They had the best producers. Yeah.
They could have done anything.
I would say so.
Are they broke now?
I don't know. I hope not.
I mean, he's like, are they broke now?
It's been a while.
Slim.
It's been a while. It's been a while for Slim. Slim tried to make that comeback.
He did.
He tried it.
That was about 10 years ago.
He tried it, the solo joint with Ryan Leslie on the track.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was about 10 years ago. Maybe more. Yeah. Maybe
That's
more.
what I'm saying. Like, it's not many artists that you can name right now. It's a lot of, I don't know, like I feel like all the artists that's out right now got like a little in front of their name. Like Lil Baby.
I like Miguel. Miguel was tough when he was out.
Miguel is tough, period.
Yeah.
Weekend. What happened to The Dream?
I think he was
Dream
more
was
of a writer.
Sick, dog.
I think
The Dream was sick, bro.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I think
he right for everybody though.
Just in the background collecting checks.
Yeah, I think
he's not. Hold on, but let's get this straight. I've seen him live, and he's not a great performer. He's actually terrible. But in terms of his writing game, he's sick. Come on, for you to write
Ella, those are some hard lyrics right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not even talking about that. You talking about Umbrella?
Yeah, he wrote "Put You to Bed." That's an all-time classic for me.
He just got a Grammy because I follow him on Instagram. He just got a Grammy for writing for Beyonce. On the Savage remix.
Yeah. Oh,
really?
So boy's still doing his thing for sure.
The only person I've ever heard, I mean, outside of what we were talking about earlier with Khaled, but his alimony and child support comes out of his royalties.
Whose?
For one song that he did, which was Baby. Justin Bieber.
Talking about The Dream?
Yeah.
For what kid though? With
Christina Milian.
Christina Milian?
That's how she lives. Off of that.
Baby?
he gave her points off the publishing, which pays for his child support and for her living expenses.
That's smart.
So he has a baby by Christina Milian and Nivea.
Yep.
And Lil Wayne has a baby by Nivea and Christina Milian.
Wow.
No, I'm asking, do Lil Wayne have a baby with Christina Milian? Or
I don't think no, Lauren London.
Or is it Nivea? He definitely has a baby with Nivea.
But Lauren London.
A baby with Nivea. Huh?
And Lauren London. Yeah.
Lauren London, and that's it for Lil Wayne?
No.
I know he got like a little, like a nail.
Yeah. Yeah, the one from the one he got married to.
Celebrity wise, it was something about The Dream and Lil Wayne, though. I know they shared Nivea, but I feel like they shared someone else. I can't think.
Like
is the South that small that you can't like? Come on.
Is Nivea that bad? That's what I always wanted. I was like, wow, Nivea's really killing it out here. Like,
yo,
wow.
bro,
Yo, no, back in the day, Nivea was all right when she was smaller.
I saw Nivea and Lennox, and I was just like, oh, okay. Like, you know. All right. He like it. I love it. You feel me? Like,
yo.
I want to get y'all opinion on Umar versus
Kevin Samuels.
Oh, man.
I'm rolling with Umar, dog.
Nah,
I'm rolling with Umar. Yo, Umar funny as shit.
Get out of here.
Here's my thing, right? And then I was having this conversation with somebody else the other day. I don't understand why black women go to Kevin Samuels if you already know how he gonna deliver it to you. So how can you really be upset when you go at him like you looking for validation for a man that's not gonna validate you? One thing I respect about Dr. Umar is that he keeps it all the way real. Like he the first.
Does he really though? Does he really?
I mean, okay, last time I seen him, he was on a Breakfast Club, right?
Okay, I didn't watch that one.
Person that I heard say that the Houston Texans are trying to kind of blackball Deshaun Watson because he wants to leave. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard anybody else say that, and I thought to myself, like, yo, that's real talk.
I don't know. I don't know if that's real talk. That's a whole nother subject. I don't know if that's real talk or if we really don't know these people and that boy is a sexual predator. You feel me? Like, I don't know. It might just be a freak ball. Like if I was from Philly, I'll call him a freak ball. You feel me? Because like
freak ball.
Because like it ain't like he just want, you know what I mean? Like he hire a masseuse to come through and then he just want, you know what I mean? You to acknowledge him.
Here's my thing with it. Like, so it take y'all all this time to come out now. Now all of a sudden he wants to leave the Texans. So now all of these allegations is coming out. Why didn't they come out 2 years ago or a year ago?
So hold on, there's two different things though. Are you saying that they're making up the lies or that they were covering up?
I'm not saying that sexual assault is very real, right? So
right.
I'm not saying
but in this case,
I'm not saying that they're making it up, but what I'm saying is they're being more conversed to speak on it now by the organization that he's leaving. Because if you think about it, this man was supposed to be like the prime example of what an NFL player should look like. Doesn't get in trouble off the field. He's a 1 in a million player. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He helps the kids. He has endorsements, all of that stuff. Now, all of a sudden, since I don't want to play for this team anymore, and I'm being very vocal about it, now all these allegations are coming out. Not 1, not 2, not 3. I'm like, all right, man.
Like I think we were up to 21 and then they start going backwards.
Right.
But yeah, but my thing is, so from what I'm picking up from you though, you feel more that this was happening, but they were keeping it under wraps because he was their guy.
Right.
Once he was not their guy or was like, yo,
let it all out. Right.
Then they're like, yo, here.
And that's why I respect Dr. Umar a little bit more. Well, I respect the fact that he stood up and said something about that. Now, when it comes to him and Kevin Samuels, like, I think that the things that Kevin Samuels says, he has a valid point with some of the stuff, but I think his delivery is just, it's kind of like Dame Dash going into the office of Def Jam. Like, you got a point, but the way you giving it to me, pause, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to listen to that shit either.
It said,
yo, Kevin, I don't have a dog in this race, right? Like,
yeah,
Umar, to me, I know y'all from Philly. I know y'all got a whole lot of, you know, brotherly love. But to me, Umar is like, I mean, like, I don't want to cause no controversy here, but like, he like a fraud, like, to me. Like, he gives me fraudy vibes. You feel me?
But who would you? But who? So you rolling with Kevin Samuels because Umar?
See, that's another thing. See, that's on the other side. Like, I can't say I'm rolling with Kevin Samuels neither, because Kevin Samuels, like you said, for one, I don't even think all the time he's right though. Because one time, like, all right, for one, I first heard of Kevin Samuel on a video. Pretty much the girl was from North Carolina. She was a dark-skinned lady, and she said that you know, she has her own business. She's successful in her own right. She's an entrepreneur. She brings in $100,000, and she's looking for somebody equally yoked, a man who has his own thing going on, who makes $100,000. And he brought up that she was 30-something, 4 or 5, and that she had a 13-year-old kid, and she would never find a man that makes $100,000. And I was just like,
whoa,
come on, like, come on, dog. For one, I don't know about North Carolina, but if she came to Jersey, you could throw a rock and hit somebody who make 100,000. Like, you know what I mean? 100,000 ain't a millionaire. Mm-hmm. You understand? So, like, for him to tell her she would never meet this guy, I just was like, I don't know about that. Do I think that he says a lot of harsh truths though, like what men want or what men don't want? Yeah, but I don't know. It's something funny about Kevin Samuels to me. He gives up a little fraudy also. He's a little fraudy. A little fraudy.
Wait, hold on. What's fraudy? What's fraudy about him?
To me, he comes off as like, this ain't really who he's been. This is more of a character that he's been building, and we're now seeing the character in full extent. But like, I don't think that this was him. Matter of fact, I saw a picture and I was just like, nah, this can't be the same.
You talking about the one he had the Letterman jacket on?
The Kappa joint?
Yeah, the Kappa joint.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you saw that one, William Al? You saw that one?
I ain't seen. He had I didn't even know he was part of a fraternity.
I'm assuming he has. Yeah.
I would hope so, because if he wearing that, and you know, he ain't a part of it.
The blogs put out in 05, he was broke. You know what I mean? He was making like $900 a month. He's living in Oklahoma. Like, this is what the blogs are putting out.
Somebody just trying to get him now. They like, we gonna light him up.
I mean, dog,
I think that the man is definitely scorned. I think he's a scorned man, honestly.
Yeah, I think
something happened because they say he was like married. Yeah, it's something behind the mirror, behind the curtain with him. Either like he's scorned, because from what I heard, he was like married twice or some shit like that.
Okay, I know about one divorce.
I don't know. I feel like he's overtly aggressive towards women. I agree. Just for no reason.
I agree.
But this is my thought process of it too, though. Like, if you know that this is how he delivers his information, why do women keep going to him for like
you know the outcome?
Validation?
I mean, come on, we know the answer also, though. I mean, I would assume that they're hoping to go viral.
You think so?
I would think so. It's a lot of, we living in a social media world where, no press is bad press. So if you're the woman who's getting told off, but millions of people are watching it, millions of people are looking at you also. So
I would. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but if 1 million people are looking at you get disrespected, how is that good for you? Like,
I mean, yo,
they gonna still follow you.
Got disrespected by Kevin Samuels.
So William L. There were 50 women fighting for Flavor Flav's love to be on TV. You feel me? They were fighting, like they were arguing and physically fighting for the affection of Flavor Flav. Women, I mean, people in this time will do anything for that 15 minutes. That's all they need. Is 15 minutes, you know. And I think people would do anything. So yeah, why do people call in? I would. Has he ever said anything good to anyone? Has anyone ever walked away from his?
That's so crazy.
Listen, I'll be honest. That's not the clips they're gonna show. They don't.
But I was just on his YouTube page, and he had this Asian girl on there, and she was kind of like his co-host or whatever. And he was saying, like, you know, she has all her stuff together. Like, he was, you know, giving her props. And he was like, yo, this is like my bestie or whatever. And I just met her. So I don't know if it's all women or black women.
See, that's
that he goes at like that. Because if you look at his page, it's only black, or his Instagram, whatever. It's only black women that pop up on there from what I've seen. I've never seen a Spanish woman, a white woman. I've only seen
I never heard his opinion on them. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he just has a bad thoughts about black women, which is crazy. That's Umar. That's your man Umar's argument. Like, dog, you're making your money off of dissing black women, and I agree with that statement. Like, yo, you really coming up off. If that's how you want to come up, I mean, you know, to each his own. But yeah, that's not the path I would take.
Right, me either.
That's not the path I would take. But
I just want to know, like, who's making him like the orator, like who says that you are this person that knows everything that you need to call for the validation.
Right. That used to be like with the whole Steve Harvey thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
When he put out that book, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, it was kind of like, what? Like, you talking about making a man wait 6 months? Come on, dog. Ain't nobody waiting those 6 months.
Steve Harvey ain't wait 6 months.
I mean, I've done it. I'll never do it again, but I've done it. But
waited 6 months?
I don't want to talk about it.
That John better have been the bomb for 6 months.
It was all right after the time. But yeah, that was a long time. I never again. Never again. One time. I found myself
like 6 months.
Never will answer that, my brother.
You said what?
I will never answer that.
You'll never answer that? Come on, man. We keeping it real over here.
Yeah, we keeping it real. I'm keeping it real right now.
You just ain't gonna say nothing. That's how real you gonna keep it. No, just keep it quiet.
Boom. CIA, man. Will.
Yeah.
We were having a discussion about like Nike not having any luxury brands. And got into this heated discussion because I was saying that in this day and age, in this time, with everybody wanting to consume luxury items, and of course at a resale price that are crazier than what it is when it come out, I said that sneaker or athletic brands need to have a luxury line now in this time.
I thought Nike did have somewhat of a luxury line. I thought Fear of God was like their luxury line at one point.
It was, but
wasn't Jerry Lorenzo designed for Nike?
He's with Adidas now.
But I'm saying at that point they had a luxury line though.
No, that's not technically a luxury line because that's just a high resale. That's all. They were selling for $200, but then on the resale they could go up for $800-900.
Okay.
But hold on, because
I'm saying
a point. Now hold on. Now Adidas Y3 sneakers aren't. They might. What makes a Y3 a luxury shoe?
First of all,
$200.
It would make the luxury shoe. Well, first of all, most Adidas are not priced at that point at $200.
Are you saying that most Adidas are cheaper than $200?
Yes. You're going to what? 160, 180 tops? Or
what are we talking about?
Shoe outside of a Yeezy is $200 with Adidas. Not even a basketball sneaker is.
I don't know, but I know several Nikes are $200 from Rip. More from Rip.
I'm just saying what makes it luxury is because also people wearing Y3s to chill as a lifestyle sneaker. What's a lifestyle sneaker for Nike?
What about a Sakai?
Air Force One.
Sakai. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Sakai. I'll give you that.
That's definitely over
$200. Sean Witherspoon joints
I mean, the more we talk about it, the more you're gonna dig a hole for yourself.
All right. The what is it? The Air Max 90.
96.
Which one?
Okay, yeah, 96s, I think it is.
Or the 96?
No, Air Max 96.
Those were
really rare.
Those were
so
legit.
Either you're talking about 95s or 97s. Air Max 96 is a really rare.
With the metallic silver ones with
97 silver bullets.
All right, there you go. So that was a sports shoe, but it turned into a lifestyle shoe. Just style-wise, people started putting it with things. So that's not getting messed up. The only thing that would be registered as that would be what he said with the fair guides. Because the other fair guides had nothing to do with Nike.
Could a Jordan 1 be a lifestyle shoe though? Because
which one?
Why stop at one though? All Jordans are lifestyle. Jordan is the lifestyle. People, I mean, what are we talking about here? Jordan.
Jordan, you think he's a lifestyle shoe?
Jordan
like every Jordan?
I mean,
no, stop it at a certain.
I mean, what, like 1 through 14?
I wear is definitely lifestyle. The ones. The cements. So what's that? The 5s? The cements is the 5s, right?
Cements are 3s.
Or the 3s, okay.
3s.
And you got.
I mean, cement came out a few times though. So 3s, yeah. I think 4s. A cement also. But like Jordans, dog. What are we talking about? Jordans are the culture. Jordans are why sneakers are sneakers. Like Jordan really.
Okay. Yes, they. Well, again, I understand their stamp. Like I said, the past days, Nike, of course, yeah, everything is Nike. Everything is Nike. But I feel like Adidas just took it to a whole other level and made some of these other companies get their game up.
What?
Yes.
What?
Adidas yes.
Did what?
You got, all right, you got Yeezys. You got Human Race. You got.
Time out. Why are you throwing out Human Race like they're hot?
I mean, some of the Pharrell Jones is hot.
Some of it's tough, man.
Some of the Jones is hot, dog.
The color? Are we talking about colorways? Or are we talking about shoes? The shoe is.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the color waves.
I'm gonna say the colorway also. He has nice colorways for really funny looking shoes to me.
You think they funny?
All right.
I mean, they're sock with laces at the top. Like, I mean,
okay,
what do you wear them with? What do you wear them with?
Lifestyle shoe.
Who?
Stan Smith. That's a lifestyle shoe.
Definitely.
Yep.
But that doesn't match. That doesn't match what he's trying to portray Adidas to be, this luxury brand.
All right, the Ralph Simons joints.
Ralph Simmons. I'm not a fan of Ralph Simmons sneaks like that.
Yoji. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. All Adidas. And that's
but they're not
like the other little collabs they do.
I mean, they got a lot of collabs, but are people clamoring for these? Like Ralph Simmons?
They not clamoring for Yeezys, man. Come on.
You're naming one sneaker. I mean, people are clamoring for Jordans. Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman for real though? I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's still Jordan, bro. I think he's still on top with this.
Okay.
Yeezy definitely is number 2. But like, I think Jordan is
you know what takes this whole conversation out of context is because one thing, Kanye is just a musical artist and not even an athlete, and selling and moving more sneakers than Jordan.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
and his sneaker isn't made by Adidas. Like, that's the crazy part. Adidas just does the distribution for the sneaker. They don't own any rights to the sneaker.
I didn't know.
So he kind of made his own sneaker and made it hot. Where the Jordans was hot, well, Nike got hot because of Jordan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they already had that design.
I didn't know that about Yeezy, but yeah, but I mean, if you take away Yeezy from Adidas, what? I mean,
but
huh?
Can you even affiliate Yeezys with Adidas anymore, though?
To me, Yeezys are Adidas.
Yeah, you can, because the technology he uses in his shoes, they base that on all their product after that. So it's just basically the same foam bottoms, everything. They applied it to all the other sneakers they got on their market.
But when I think of Yeezy, I don't think of Adidas. When I think of Jordan, I think of Nike. Because Jordan tried to come out with the Jumpmans, and them Jones was
only the first ones was tough.
The Eddie Jones Jones.
The Eddie Jones, yeah, that's the only one.
When Melo came out with Jones, them Jones was weak.
That was
when who else came out with a Jumpman? Them Jones was weak. All them Jones was weak. So I attach Nike to Jordan. When I think of Yeezy, I think of Kanye. I don't even think of Adidas.
Oh,
I mean, that's Adidas.
That's the reason why they stock is through the roof.
Who, Adidas?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Gap about to get crazy, right? Because Yeezy going over there.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, when are those coming out though?
They got one poster I've seen like in like Midtown. They put it up.
Like, I read something yesterday where the Yeezy slippers, which I think are kind of whack, but people love them.
Absolutely
They're
whack.
coming out under Gap now, so it's gonna be like the same slipper silhouette.
Yep.
Just with a Gap price. But I think them Jones is whack. I don't know.
So it's not going to be. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. It will be at a good price, but it's going to be resold on another platform.
That's the thing. Like,
that's how they come up with his assets.
This resale culture that we live in is just blowing my mind. Like, it's
horrible.
I can't take it. Like, it's really
horrible, dog.
It's really bad. Like,
that's literally what they're gonna do. They're gonna buy everything up just like they do with Ivy Park. They clean it out and then everybody's reselling it like the next hour.
They got to figure out a way to stop this, because I mean, I'm not being like selfish or anything, but for real, like, for anybody, like, if you want something, you should be able to go to a store and be able to purchase it.
Yeah, facts.
Like that's it. Like, the sneaker game right now is crazy. You can't even get sneakers. Like, a sneaker, they advertise a sneaker coming out, and I almost feel like I don't have a chance at getting it. Like, a chance. I don't even have a shot at getting the sneaker because of resellers.
I feel the same way, man. I feel the exact same, because I find it difficult. Like, you go on a website and they give you the release date or whatever. Boom. So you on a website looking for the release date, and it's sold out before you can even try to put it in your cart. But then you go on StockX and
fully stocked. They fully stocked. They got every size. They got every size.
A sneaker that's 200, we'll say 250. They done upcharge that John is $650, dog. I'm not paying no $650 for one pair.
If you want to pay that for a regular, for one of the, just buy a high end sneaker, man. If you
want to do that, just buy a high end sneaker.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna spend $650 on a pair of Jordans.
But the fact that these
grab me a killer joint, man.
Yeah, man. This resale culture is outrageous. Did y'all hear about the kid, the lady who was like the vice president of Nike, and her son like resold all the sneakers?
Oh, is he going to jail for that?
I don't know. But the
No, I don't
mom
think he's
quit.
going to jail.
Oh, the mom.
She was gonna get fired anyway.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
Well, they said Nike said that that really the boy did nothing wrong except for use her corporate card to make the purchases. That's what she got removed for.
So
but
he's
Nike
going, where they live
itself
again?
doesn't have a
Where they live again?
I think they lived in Oregon.
Oh, so they was going to what, like Nike Town? Probably he's probably running it up there.
Dog, he had access. He had access.
Mom was the vice president, dog. You know he had.
He was ordering $200,000 worth of sneakers.
Come on, man.
Man, I wonder what kind of profit he turned.
I'm sure he ain't hurting.
Yeah.
I'm sure he ain't. Listen, I got homeboys who are in the sneaker game. It's lucrative. I have a homeboy who was a data analyst who quit to hustle sneakers because it's so lucrative.
What do you think about designers like taking the silhouette of a sneaker and putting their own thing on? Because this guy, Kai
Kicks. He's from Jersey somewhere. He's from up there.
And I like his sneaks. I think them Jones is a little better than Nike with the lightning.
He always riding around in that what's that boy he got? The BMW or something.
I don't know.
They had like a custom paint job on it.
But he took I think it was an I8. I think he put it on his page. It might have been a coupe I8 John. But he took the silhouette of a 1 and put a lightning bolt where the Nike sign is, and them Jones went out the building. I think it's hot personally, but it's kind of like, I know he was saying in the interview, like a couple people were like upset that he kind of like stole the Jordan 1.
So did Saint Laurent for that? So did Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent did the same thing.
For that.
He did.
They all got the same silhouette.
So. He's saying use Nike. He just used the silhouette. And I don't think Nike owns the silhouette. I think they just.
It's another guy. I think his name was Lottas, Lottas. I think. Am I saying that right, James? You know, and he had the his looked like a swoosh, but it was really Jason face. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I've seen those.
So it was a swoosh, picture a swoosh, but the swoosh part was Jason's face, like a hockey mask on. Okay. And they sued the hell out of him. They cease and desist on everything, like cease and desist. He was taking silhouettes of Nike Dunks, but like colorways and everything. Like he wanted it looked just like a Nike Dunk, but it had his logo on it. Yeah, they sued that. Stop that. So
did Nike ever sue Bape?
For the Air Force One?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bape just released them, but I noticed that they're not exactly Air Force Ones. They have a different. The first time they came out, those were just Air Force Ones.
I know they released like a shell top looking Bape, and I was like, nah, that ain't it.
No. And Pharrell said he's not even rocking it no more. He said because Nigo's not even.
He sold that John.
Yeah, he sold it.
He sold that John.
That's why he doing Human Made.
Oh, Nigo is now Human Made.
Yeah.
Oh, a bathing ape is no longer Nigo. Wow.
Yeah.
He sold that.
Yeah.
What else y'all feeling? What's
the other little brand? The ape. Not bathing ape, but ape brand.
Ape.
It's like
that's what you're talking about, right?
Change to Armani.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't buy bathing ape, you can get just ape.
So it's like you can't get Polo, you get Polo Sport. Is it on that verge or Ralph Lauren?
Whoa. What are we talking about here?
No, so like,
so if you can't afford Polo, you get Hilfiger.
If you can't get Polo, you get Hilfiger.
I mean, Polo ain't nothing. I love it though. You know, I'm a Polo enthusiast.
I know. I heard you're like a novice.
Nah, I'm not a low head. Like, it's some people who hold lifestyle. I mean, I wear a lot of it. I do. I wear a lot of Polo, but Hilfiger. You don't think Hilfiger ever make a comeback?
Like it was before? No.
See,
You don't think ever,
know,
bro?
man.
You don't think
It's not even his
like,
company anymore either.
It's not healthy.
No. It's under Van Heusen.
I ain't know that. I mean, if there's any brand, okay, let me ask y'all this. What brands do you think should get another run?
Iceberg.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I was on Iceberg's website today. So I'm like,
with the same like designs, like the Daffy Ducks and all that.
They still got the Mickey Mouse. They still come with the cartoons.
See, nah, you gotta change it up.
Nah, that's what I need. I need that classic. I need that Lady in the Tramp on my sweater.
If I gotta say any old school brand, I'm gonna say Coogee.
Coogee, okay.
I'm gonna go with Coogee.
Is Coogee gone? Like I feel like
no,
Coogee...
it definitely ain't gone.
Where you see it at?
What?
I don't even see Coogie's, dog.
I feel like
they still got them in Boyd's. Them joints be like $680, $700.
What is Boyd's? Is that Philly?
Yeah.
What's y'all Macy's called? Dillard's. Y'all have Dillard's.
Dillard's.
Don't y'all have Dillard's? What's y'all Macy's called? Y'all don't have Macy's.
Yo, we got Macy's. Macy's used to be called Strawbridges.
Wanamaker.
And before that, it was Clover.
Wanamaker.
I have no idea. No, I have no idea what we're talking about now.
Yeah, I don't know. Where was you going with it? You were saying, what is y'all Dillards? What's the Dillards?
So like, so Dillard's is another form of Macy's in some cities.
I thought y'all had Dillard's though.
No. If you go up towards like Boston, it's Filene's.
Filene's? That sounds like somebody old ass aunt name. Filene's.
Yeah.
What?
It used to be a store called Filene's Basement. I remember that.
Exactly. Filene's Basement was the cheap stuff.
The outlet.
Yeah. So, but Filene's was it. So Filene's, Dillard's, Macy's, they all under the same umbrella.
I didn't know that.
Bergdorf's, I think, still standalone, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy. What else is going on out here, man? Because I'm not shopping at Bergdorf's. Like, it's been a while. It's been a while. Like,
you've been in there, right? You've been in there.
I've been in there recently. Clothes
how
are
are you treated
right now? I can't afford anything. Huh?
I said, how were you treated in there?
I mean, I don't feel like I've ever been treated poorly. Like, you know, you ask me, do I need anything? I say no. You leave me alone. We good. Like, I mean,
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like nobody was harassing me or ignored me. You know, like, oh, he's not gonna buy nothing. No, do you need help? No, all right.
Is that store known for doing that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, especially anybody that's worked retail knows they hound you as soon as you come to the door. Not hound you, like they'll say hello and be polite, but they still watch you where you're going. Because those stores right there got so much high merchandise. People are going into, what is it, Chanel or Prada in Soho and stealing bags and running, tripping.
Yeah, I seen that when they showed the guys running into Chanel store and robbing it.
Yeah. And then the one guy got on Instagram talking about how he got more bags than a mall, and, and then they came and locked him up. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, but again, you know, I don't really think that would go down there, but at the same time, they watching everything, man. You know. I was you know that Saks on City Line Avenue?
Yeah.
So this is back when I was doing wraparound. So I was on my lunch. So I went to Saks, you know, to see what they had. So I'm looking at the shoes, but then I go over to the fragrance counter. The woman who comes to work with me, the sales associate, she says, hey, how are you doing? I said, I'm good. She said, this is what we have out. This is what's new. So I picked up the Hermes joint called Rocker Bar. So I said, oh, okay. She said, yeah, that's not to be confused with Rockaware. And I said, what's that mean? She said, because you look like a Rockaware type of guy.
Oh, wow.
That's a diss, because I don't never want to be described as a Rockaware type of guy. Like the hell?
A diss.
Like I had on, hold on.
Rockaware type of guy?
I had on a hoodie. I had a hoodie on with a bubble vest. Because you already know wrap around, you going in people's homes, you gotta be comfortable, whatever. So that's all I had on, some jeans. And she told me, she's like, yeah, because you look like a Rockaware type of guy. Like, I didn't know that this has nothing, that Hermes has nothing to do with Rockaware.
All right. Do you feel disrespected though? Do you feel that she was trying to be on some racist stuff with you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, she wasn't even white. She was black.
Okay. So she wasn't trying to be racist.
What does that mean?
Well, either or classist.
I would say definitely classist.
So I didn't even say anything to her. I said, first of all, where's your manager? Thanks. Manager comes. I told her, what? Did it went off on it?
Told on her?
Told on her, bro.
What?
Yeah.
And she was black?
And hold on.
Everybody that's your skin folk ain't your kin folk.
Hey, yo, come on, man.
Listen.
I ain't gonna be the one to do it, man. You feel me?
I got a nice gift card in the mail from Sat.
I don't know, man. I don't know if she did anything wrong, bro. She said you look like a Rockaware type guy. I mean,
but what does that mean, though? See, I'd have felt offended from the rip. Like, well, what does a Rockaware type guy look like? If I came in here in a suit, would you look at me like, oh, you look like a Wall Street type of guy? No, you wouldn't say that shit to me because I got the suit on.
People be having implicit biases, though. People be having their biases, man. Like, I wouldn't have taken it. I'd have shrugged that off. That wouldn't have done it for me.
No, but I'm sorry. I don't. Yes, you can shrug it off just for yourself, but I'm saying they gotta know in terms of their customer service. They can't be doing that. They can't say that.
Can't do that. That shit is corny.
Let me tell y'all something. All right, so I got two stories. They're the same.
Especially when you spending money, just to let you know that too.
They happened the same day, back to back. All right. So look, I was working valet when I was younger, right? So we were doing a bar mitzvah. All right. So we were doing valet. So the first dude comes out, we listen to a radio. So he was like, yo, now this is racist. Like, this is just racist, right? So the dude was like, yo, you mind if I turn on the baseball game? So we like, nah, go ahead. He was like, I know you guys probably like basketball. I was like, damn. I was like, dog, you don't got to come at me like that. And then the second one, I saw a dude with an Orange County Chopper shirt, right? You remember the OCC, the Orange County Chopper shirts? Anyway, it like has a big like cross or something in the back or something. Anyway, so I asked the dude, I was like, yo, I always see this. What is it about? So the dude goes, oh, your boy has one. I'm like, my boy has one? Like, you don't know none of my people. Like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about. Literally, I'm lost. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, your boy has one. I was like, who? He said Shaquille O'Neal. And I was like, the fuck?
What does that mean?
Are you being racist right now, dog? Like, is Shaquille O'Neal my boy because we're black? Like,
it's Shaquille O'Neal, my boy. Yeah.
But when I experienced those, though, I didn't really feel like they were being like mean racist. I think they were just like, I don't know. What y'all think about those situations?
Yo, is there such thing as a nice racist?
So you think they were being racist?
Hell yeah, I think they was being racist. Your boy.
Yeah. When you start talking like that, I'm like, man.
Your boy has one.
What does that mean?
Who's my boy?
What makes you think
Shaquille O'Neal? I'm like, what?
So all black people know each other because we black? The fuck?
Like, what are you talking about? I was like, wow. But those are my only like times I felt like somebody was being on some like disrespectful, like racist stuff. Like,
yeah,
I don't really, I don't have the like overt, like you don't belong here type racist stories.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know you went to Lincoln, so I'm sure you have a few. Right?
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna say this because we get down to the time. I'll say this because we didn't have no we didn't have a car, right? Because it's freshman year. So if you didn't, have a car on campus, you had to, of course, find an upperclassman to take you to Walmart or wherever, Giant, only thing open that was close. Wawa was too far. So we all walked to Giant, which was definitely like, I want to say 2 to 3 miles.
Y'all walked it?
We walked it as a squad.
In the dark of Lincoln, Pennsylvania? Or
well, I'm sorry.
Lincoln,
going there.
What's the name of the town?
Was like, huh?
What's the name of the town? Y'all, Lincoln?
It's Lincoln University, Pennsylvania, but the next town is Oxford.
Okay.
Yo, y'all walked?
We walked, bro.
And
walked here. We made sure we got everything we ever wanted because we gonna make this walk worth it.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff, but then we got so many bags that it's just not enough for us to hold. So we asked the guy that's working at the supermarket, we're like, yo, can we take this cart? And when we get back, we're gonna have somebody bring the cart back to you, at the store. And the guy's like, oh yeah, for sure, no problem, man. Yeah, go ahead, put it in. So we put all the stuff in there and we pushed the cart out the lot. Walking down the road, we get about, I want to say 15, 20 minutes out walking.
That's a long walk.
I know.
That's a long walk.
Next thing you
That's
know,
like, yo, we were about 15, 20 minutes into a hike. Like, yo, 15, 20 minutes into the walk. Like,
listen. And next thing you know, the cop lights come.
Wow.
Gets out. And he straight looked like a hillbilly cop.
No doubt.
He's like, yeah, so Giant food store said you guys stole that cart. We said, what? Nah, the little sales associate told us to take it. Nah. He said that he tried to tell you guys and you left with the cart. So he says this. I'm going to tell you guys this. If you don't get the cart back to the store by a certain time tonight, I'm coming and locking everybody up.
And then what happened?
We got that cart back, bro. We got.
Now, like, you going to have to fucking find me, dog.
You're on mute,
Carter. Did y'all get it to the school?
We kept moving back to Lincoln, kept going back to Lincoln. But as soon as we got back to campus, we found somebody with a minivan and drove it back.
Yeah, I'd have left that joint on Lincoln campus somewhere.
Yeah, he'd have had to find me, bro.
He then on top of that, at that time we had little IDs on, so he could see everybody's name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd have been out on that. All right, I'll return it.
You know what? I think part of it is we weren't trying to play that game out there, man.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
They got them candles in the window, man.
Yeah, I remember I had a racist moment, and this is when I was like a kid. I might have been like 14 or whatever. And up here at the shop, right, there's a Home Depot right behind the shop, right? Rob, I'm sure you know.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my mother were at the Home Depot, and this is, before like she had a car or whatever. And she was like, hey, look, walk around to the shop, right, and go find the hack, right? A hack van, and tell them to come around so we could go home.
Oh, you had me lost. I'm like, find a hat at ShopRite. A hat van. What is
a hat van? A hat van. Hat vans are guys that take you home. You got a lot of groceries. They ain't like the old heads with the cars or the vans, and they drop you off.
Hat cab.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even know. I never even heard of
Yo,
this.
my uncle did it on 52nd Street, yo.
So I'll go around there and I walk around there. So it's kind of cold that day. So I got a black hoodie on. These is when pagers was out. So I had a pager. So I'm walking and I see the cop car behind me, but I'm like, you know, when you're not doing nothing, you don't really think anything of it. Like, oh, they gonna ride past. So next thing I know, they ride past and pull in front of me.
Wow.
So I'm like, this is interesting. Now,
Right.
I'm still a kid. Like, you know what I mean? And he said, hey, where you going? I said, I'm going to ShopRite.
Right.
Why? He said, where you coming from? I'm coming from Home Depot. Why? Like,
right. Exactly.
He said, oh, I see you got a pager. What are you trying to say, bro? Like,
what is going on here?
What are you looking for right now?
Right.
He said, okay, I see you got a pager and your hood's up. I'm like, my hood's up because it's fucking cold out here. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like,
you trying to make a story off of a pager?
Yeah. And he was like, all right, okay, so what do you walk around here? For a hack van, bro. My mom's at the Home Depot. She sent me to go get a hack van. Like, what's the issue? Like, what are we doing? So they okay, boom, boom, boom. They said something else and pulled off. So I get the hack van. I told my mom. My mom was pissed. Yeah, she was like, oh, they try to racially profile you and because you black and you got a pager, all this crazy stuff.
That's scary though. That's scary, right?
Man,
like it's so scary that we like moments like that. One thing, like literally one thing go wrong, one thing go left, and the whole thing turns into a tragedy.
Turns into like, something crazy, right?
So like, wow, you know.
Yeah, man.
We're living, and we're really like traumatized. Like we really have like black people, I'm imagining, have so much like everyday just trauma, like just like living with trauma from generations before you, and then, like you're just wearing that all day. Like white people don't have that, and that's crazy to me. Like they don't even have that burden on them. Like just imagine not having that. It's just be like free and be a human being. Like
I still get a little nervous if I see a cop car behind me.
Of course.
I still get, and I know I'm not doing nothing. Like
of course though. Like as you should too. Like
what I do, Carter, Rob, I'll pull over in the next lane. You see me just going
you go around me. You go
around. Go around, bro.
Go ahead.
Go around. You got it.
I'll pull over and park just to let you go.
Hey, I did that one time. I forget coming back from Philly, and you know when you cross over into like Cherry Hill, and my sister's riding, and so I pull into a Wendy's just to, because the guy was just strolling right behind me for too long. Yeah. I was like, yo, what is that? I was like, you know, I know the plate's good, everything. I said, let me pull in the Wendy's just to see if he, you know,
see if he gonna pull in there with you.
Keep going. I said, all right, cool. Went around, came back out with, you know, I'm like, yo, this guy, they just sit there just trying to make something happen sometimes.
But like you said, Carter, it's trauma.
It's trauma, bro.
It's literally trauma.
I done seen too many. I done seen it happen to too many people. I don't know. Today, my day. You know, like
you don't know if you got a cop. They got just a bad attitude. He done got
a bad day. Just having a bad day. It's baby mother pissed him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he take it out on me or whatever.
It's crazy. Like, that's you're not even supposed to have a bad day with that profession.
The human.
Yo, you know what's so crazy?
You can have a bad day, but I'm saying if it can go all the way bad.
Man, it was so crazy, right? I was coming up, what's that, 16th Street right there? And there's this cop at like 16th and Godfrey. And I seen him. I literally seen him when I pulled up to the stop sign. I'm like, all right, there's the cop right there. Cool. Stop, keep going. Next thing I know, the lights come on. So I'm like, here we go. And mind you, I'm literally right at the corner of my block. Like all I had to do was turn, and I'm you know at my house or whatever. He was like, "Yo, man, you know how they do license and registration." So I'm like, "All right, what are you stopping me for?" First of all, and I think that should be a legitimate. Like you got to tell me what you're stopping me for.
They're absolutely supposed to. They're absolutely supposed to.
So he was like, "Okay." I stopped you because you ran the stop sign. I'm like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I saw you right there. He's like, no, you ran the stop sign. I said, dude, I was looking right at you because a blue van rolled past you before I even went. What are you talking about? He said, and the windows is tinted. My windows is tinted.
Now we've been changing the.
What are you talking about, bro? I said, yo, you can have tinted windows. He said, your windows are too dark. I said, they're 35%, dog. Like, what are you talking about?
You're gonna find something. You're gonna find.
So he was like, such and such. I said, you know what? Just write me my ticket because I'm gonna beat this John anyway. You know what I mean? And he was saying, well, you know, that's a law. You can't have tinted windows. I said, what law is there for Philadelphia that says you cannot have tinted windows? If that's a law, everybody in the city,
for real, everybody be getting the ticket,
dog.
Right?
Like, are you kidding me?
Have you ever gotten out of a ticket?
No, dog. I take all my tickets to court. I take all my tickets.
No, I'm saying like no, not even just. I'm talking about in the moment. Have you ever?
I've had cops. Okay, so one time years ago, my registration was I think it was expired, and I didn't know. And a cop pulled me over, and he was like, "Yo, your registration is expired. I could tow your vehicle." I'm like, "Yo, dog, I didn't know. It's not like I'm checking my registration every day.
Yeah.
I'm just coming from a job interview. Like, I really honestly didn't know." White cop at that, and he was like, "All right, man. Well, you know, I ain't gonna give you no ticket today. But I'm just gonna give you a warning because if you get stopped again, they'll probably try to take your car. So go wherever you gonna go." And you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool, good looking. I mean, all the cops that I have had encounters with, it's so funny because it be our people that be the assholes sometimes.
I was about. If you ain't saying, I was just about to jump in and say that really, when it comes to me having issues with the police, it's either a black or Hispanic cop, bro.
Yeah.
And like I'm in Newark, so like you in the wrong. So we got East Newark. So East Newark we call the Neck, we call the Ironbound section. It's really culturally diverse. A lot of Portuguese, a lot of Brazilians, a lot of Hispanics, right? So when I get over there, Puerto Rican cop like just harassing me, bro, like harassing me, and I'm like, why? Like, we're the same, beloved. Like, you don't even gotta treat me like that. Like, you don't gotta treat me like that. But yeah, I agree that a lot of times when I come across white cops, you know, I mean, man. Not for nothing, I I've had. Knock on wood, I've had not pleasurable experiences, but you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
Like I felt, somewhat good about the situation. But man, let's bring a little levity. I know we got to end this conversation soon, but let's bring a little levity in it. I waited in line for about an hour and a half for a Max's cheesesteak.
Go ahead, tell me this story. I heard that's where you went before you left that day.
Listen, bro, I'm not coming to Philadelphia without going to Max's, okay? Like,
I understand that.
I'm not doing it. But that line though, I just don't understand.
See.
I heard people in Philly don't eat cheesesteaks though.
Huh?
I heard Philly people don't eat cheesesteaks.
All right. They do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
I think everybody has their own particular place where they get their
cheese. Get it from, yeah.
Like, y'all don't care about Max's or Geno's or Pat's, or y'all go to a corner store.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, it's hold on. You know, it's some little corner store joints, especially the one down the street. Do in the back, make that cheesesteak real nice.
Corner, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Corner store.
The dude at Max's is a wizard.
Listen, we went. Where did we go? We went to Ishkabibbles, but you think it's a tourist spot, which is not.
I called you a tourist because
it's not a tourist spot. But either way,
like a tourist.
And those chicken cheesesteaks was smacking, bro.
Yeah, you eating like a tourist, man. William, I was surprised you went to Ishkabibbles, bro.
Listen, we was it was a interesting night that night. I was yeah. So my place of choice is D'Alessandro's. Next time you come down, let me know, and I'm gonna take you to D'Alessandro's.
We went there.
We went to D'Alessandro's.
D'Alessandro's? Okay.
Yeah, we went. One time I came down before.
Yeah, we went to D'Alessandro's. Yeah.
See, here's the trick. When you go to Max's, this is what you gotta do. You gotta go to the bar and order your cheesesteak because it comes faster. You can't stand in the Max's line. Nah, B. Go to the bar part.
Let go of a life hack right there. Like, you gotta go to the bar.
You gotta go to the bar because you get served faster. Because they think you're gonna order a drink. I mean, of course, you're gonna get a drink, a strawberry Henny, preferably. Ooh. And then like, yo, let me get.
Is that a slush drink? Because I heard they got the slush drinks on Smash.
I haven't been to Max's in a while. That might be a Clock Bar, but the Clock Bar is literally right next door to Max's. But they got a strawberry Henny at Max's. Is all that. And I don't even drink Henny, but this drink is.
Hold on. You know what he need to get?
What?
He need to get shrimp from what's the name?
From
Sid
Booker's, yeah.
Sid Booker's.
Yeah, that's in the hood. Every place you need to go to, bro, is in the hood.
Yeah. Yo.
Well, you know, the thing about Philadelphia hoods, it gets a little dangerous.
Oh, man. It's good. You good.
Yo, if you went to Max's, and you was all right.
Oh, okay. If you could do Max's, you could.
You can do Max's, you all right.
Yeah.
But I heard Max's is in like the hood, but it's in like such a high volume area that like
that's Erie Avenue.
Like nothing really. Although, I mean, I ain't dry snitching on here, but when I was at Max's, like I saw like sloppy hand-to-hands taking place down the street, like the sloppiest of hand-to-hands, like no regard for anything. Just like a guy was like, yo, here's some drugs. All right, let me take the money. Thank you. Here's some drugs.
Goes down.
You on Erie Avenue in Germantown.
Yeah. I ain't dry.
That you know what's crazy? Back in the day, that was supposed to be a gentrified area. That's what they were going to go for, and it never ignited.
Never gentrified.
Never ignited, man. They were supposed to put like a Banana Republic there.
Really?
Yes. When you go on that train, you was going to walk up there. What is it? A chicken spot?
Yeah.
I mean, I know, I'm conscious of the time, but yo, gentrification is something, ain't it? Like,
oh man,
I think y'all had it moving in way before we did, but it's coming and it's coming fast. And
Northern Liberties to us was North Philly. Now, condos, bowling alleys.
Well, I'm all about gentrification, though, man. Like me,
you like it?
I'm for it.
See, what I don't like about it is that, like, all right, speaking for North, been here 40 years, 50 years. You know what I mean? And y'all building it up now, but y'all ain't building it up for the people who live in North. You know what I mean? You building it up for people who you want to attract to North. But the residents, the lifelong residents, they getting poo-pooed on because y'all, y'all pushing them elsewhere and moving these
hillside.
Moving hillside for real. Get them out of hillside, B. Get these people out of hillside.
So it's a similar thing for Philly. They end up moving to Yaden or
Northeast.
Northeast to me, I swear on everything, is not even really Philly to me, because it's like we're like what, Bustleton? That first of all,
like Adams Avenue is Northeast.
It's far, man. It's far away from civilization. From standpoint, Northeast is far. If you lived in South Philly or West Philly, you wasn't dating no girl that lived in the Northeast. Point blank.
It's so funny how large. I don't even think y'all understand how large y'all city is. Like, I mean,
yes.
Like coming from a small city, like you think of Philadelphia, like you could probably put 4 or 5 Newarks in Philadelphia.
How big is Newark?
Not big at all.
300, like 360.
Isn't that where Queen Latifah and Naughty by Nature is from and all them?
Yeah. Naughty by
Yeah.
Nature's from East Orange, but yeah, they're from East Orange, like a bordering city. But that's what I'm saying. All of that would be Philly, like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be no, oh, I'm from East Orange or I'm from Hillside. It'll be like, I'm from Philly, I'm from South, I'm from whatever. Like when you're from a city that large, I don't even think you can relate to a city.
It's large, but it feel like small too because everybody know each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Philadelphia is a major market, which is so crazy. I think it might have been at one point like the 4th largest market in the in the East Coast, maybe in the United States.
Right now, it's probably at what, Rob? You always know where y'all at, 5 or 6 in the country.
Of course, New York is the #1 market.
It's New York, Chicago, LA, Houston.
Now Atlanta might be up there now too.
Phoenix, I think.
Yeah, Phoenix is another one, and
then Philly, I think,
and then Philadelphia.
So we in like the top 10. But
definitely,
I mean, you have people that don't even have never met anybody from West Oak Lane, which is the area that I'm from. People from like West Philly and South Philly be like, "Oh, West Oak Lane." Oh, I'm like, your 4-block radius, like that's weird.
They would say girls from West Oak Lane is bougie.
That's what they used to say.
If a girl say I'm from Mount Airy, they'd be like, "Oh man!" Like
now these are separate towns, or this is sections
like neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods,
and see, that's how large. Like I can't even relate to a city that large. Like it's crazy.
Because it's like in West Philly, you got Overbrook section, you got Winfield,
Overbrook. Why do I know
Chamberlain,
that name?
where he went to high school.
I was thinking Chamberlain.
Yeah.
What about
Smith? My pop.
Hold up. Will Chamberlain is from Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know
understand, that. A couple of my boys went to Overbrook as well. But I understand back in the day when my pop was going, he said Overbrook was lit. He was like, yo, this is it. Like either ball players, they was always in the finals in the city. He said, or they had the best parties, and the gangs was real heavy. He said everybody dressed like they was going to the club for high school.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What was like that for us when we was in high school? Like when I was at Penn was a fashion show. William Penn. What is now they bulldoze it now. It's gone.
Yeah, it's like some Temple facility.
Yeah, Temple knocked it down.
But, I want to come to York though. I want to see what York is like.
What? Pronounce it again. Say it again for me.
Is it York? Right? York? Or Newark?
Newark.
Oh, all right,
Newark.
my bad.
Yo, if you say Newark, people be like, "Whoa, that's."
It ain't Newark. Nah, it ain't Newark.
No, it's Newark. They got like Newark.
Newark. Nourk, something like that. Newark. I don't know how you spell it, but it come out the mouth. Newark. Yeah, I mean, Newark is a building city. Like I said, it's getting gentrified like a mother right now. And so with that, every day is something new. Literally a new building is up every day. A new restaurant, a new something is moving in. Yeah. It's growing.
Prudential headquarters in Newark.
We still don't have a scene though. Like Newark does not have a scene. Like you can't.
That's hard. That's gonna be hard. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be hard. Well, just all right. So Jersey City have a scene to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, Jersey City has a scene. Hoboken, we know, has a scene. So they're gonna have to. Newark is gonna have to make their scene either on that same wavelength or better. And one reason is, especially when you see at 4:30 and 5 o'clock when everybody's leaving. If you ever downtown Newark, you'll see execs only walk down a certain street and turn and cross at a certain street just so they don't go run into the bums and the guys right there on Market Street. And they're walking straight to Penn Station, and that's it. That's the whole point about Newark, is that they're trying to keep those people from taking that train and staying in there to go to bars and have that good time.
Wait, Newark has a Penn Station too? I thought New York just had a Penn Station.
There's a Newark Penn Station.
Oh, okay.
And that's the train that'll take you to Manhattan, 2 stops. So
everywhere.
So, yeah, well, anywhere, but I'm talking about mostly for those people that are commuting from New York to Newark for work. They going walking straight to that train station, and that's it. They're not going to any bars. They're not hanging out at any restaurants in the area.
But there's really none to hang out at, though. That's the issue. That's what I'm saying. That we don't have a scene. We need a scene. Like
Marcus Samuelson got a restaurant downtown.
Yes, he does. But I went there one time and I couldn't pronounce nothing on the menu, so I walked out. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, they moving everybody out and they attracting who they want in, but you know what I mean? It ain't for who been here. That's my point. Like,
dude,
like Marcus Samuelson, he ain't from North.
I'm gonna say this last piece. I know we got roll. I'm gonna say this last piece.
I mean, you just could edit it,
bro. With the changes, I feel like we do need to hire qualified people. And I'm gonna say the reason why, because I know, like, for Mayor Ras Baraka, his thing was, I'm gonna give you tax breaks if you bring your business to Newark. If you're a hotel chain or you're Whole Foods or whatever, we're not gonna give you we're gonna give you tax breaks because you're bringing and you're employing people of the city, right? But some of these programs are not training their people. So, like, let's say I am a top tier hotel and I want to come to Newark, and they say, all right, we'll give you a tax break, but you got to hire a certain amount of Newark residents. And they say, no, we're going to hire from within us. They can't come to Newark. They can't.
Why they can't come to Newark, James?
Because it's the tax breaks.
I said, why they can't come?
What, the top tier hotels?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to hire Newark people.
Well, how would they know who's a Newark person and who's not a Newark person?
Yo, but I think
when you hire them, you gotta tell
who's from Newark and who not. Like, I think that's what he's getting at. Like it's a certain type of person.
Listen,
I think that's what he's getting at. Like,
Newark is a certain type of person, Rob.
Listen, no. So I'll give you an example. Quick example. There's a store, and you know where the Whole Foods is, Matt.
All right, so for one, we got a Whole Foods, William L., right? We just got it maybe, I would say probably about 5-6 years now. So what the guy was explaining to me is—
No, it ain't no 5-6 years. It's been like 3 years, man.
It's been less. Yo, time flies, so I always tend to put extra time on it.
Because that joint took forever for them to finish that thing. Forever.
I mean, really nice building right next to Prudential, but it's the worst selling Whole Foods in the country. The dude was explaining to me that Whole Foods average cart is like $130, like $130. And Newark's Whole Foods average cart is like $54 or something like that. Like,
yeah, and that's another thing. The prices are lower in that one.
The prices are lower in that Whole Foods.
That was a part of that partnership of coming to Newark. Was that one would not be selling at the same price that you're selling at Montclair and West Orange, and other places that have a Whole Foods, which are just for the viewers, higher.
When you coming up, man?
Higher end.
I'm trying to come up. I was thinking about coming up next weekend, but he coming down here, so I'm probably like in the next 2 weeks I'm coming up for sure.
Come on up, man.
I want to check it out.
Come on up, man.
I would just say this: I wish we had Rios to take him to, bro.
We got plenty of spots.
We got places, but I know. But you stop.
He don't want to go. He don't want to take you to the spots. Well, he don't want to take you to the spots. I want to take you to the. He don't want to go to the spots. He want to take you to the one way in, one way out.
Oh, the same door type joint.
Same door situation.
We good. It's
but
two
you know
doors.
what? I love the hood.
Hold on. No. Let's take it a little step further. Tell them what the name is.
This ain't even a hood spot like that. It's downtown, cross street from the arena. You're good.
Hold on. Oh, you talking about that spot?
What you talking about?
So hold on. Let's get this clarified before the night is out. Hold on. So the first spot, is this spot called
the hood? We could go on the hood.
This spot. I'm telling you right now. First of all, you get patted down from the rip.
Thank God, right? I mean, who doesn't?
There's some places that you don't. There's some places that are not doing that. Some places are not doing that, and especially some lounges. Then they play the whole entire track. The DJ plays the whole entire song to the T.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying they play the whole track. No, come on. When you have Rios, my guy spins it, moves into the next one. This guy played the whole Locks track the other day.
I don't need to hear. I don't want to hear 30 songs in 10 minutes. I need to hear. Space it out, like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
space it out. Let me enjoy.
No, I thought we were going to say not Carly's. I thought you was going to tell them about the trap house.
Yeah, Fox Trap. Yeah, the trap. We could go to the trap. Marlowe's, Carly's. I just want to. We go out.
Fish truck.
Yeah, let's do it. I love going to the fish truck.
The fish truck smacking.
Yeah, come on up, man.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Come on up, man.
I'm coming up, man, for sure.
Rob wanted to take you to a nice rooftop lounge. You feel me? He wanted to go get a nice view of the city. You know what I mean? When we go, it ain't no views.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, listen. I done hung out in enough spots to know the vibes.
Yeah.
We'll know when we used to get the let out at Playmakers. Yo, 2 seconds. You need to be in your will.
Yeah.
This ain't like that. We, as far as crime has gotten way better up here than it is in Philly. I can imagine. Like it ain't. I don't even feel like it's even like that up here anymore. Like at a time, maybe 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, it was really, rough. But right now, especially for people of our age, like,
I'm all about it, man. Take me to the nice spots. Take me to the trenches.
What about light rail, man? What about light rail?
I don't want to go to no light rail.
I love a good hood tour, man.
Yeah, we gonna go on a straight hood tour.
The hood spots I have some of the best times in the hood spots.
Yeah.
Those be the funnest places.
Yo, them pretty places don't be fun. They be pretty.
Light rail's not pretty.
No, I'm not talking about light rail. I'm talking about them rooftops you try and go to.
Like,
what,
Mac,
like, you talking about like the exchange.
Pretty, but it ain't fun.
Like, Mac, if you'd have went into Max's to the bar part on the other side or the other side this way, you'd have had a good time. You'd be like, oh, okay, this all lit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little wary.
Nah.
The area looked a little urban for my taste. You feel me?
Oh, so how you gonna say?
Yeah, like I said, Philly a lot different. Like 400 bodies different. Like
all right.
Philly a lot different. Like,
that's funny.
We'll
remember Night on Broadway.
Hey, Mac, you probably had a ball in that joint.
Did it have a wall? Did it have a wall I could stand up against? Because,
Oh, it had a wall.
What?
It had a speaker.
Yo, listen, I think that was the worst thing. That was in walking distance of us, yo, because literally he lives 3 blocks up, right? So you can walk to Broad Street to walk to Night on Broadway. And it'd be nothing but white tees and Sunnis in that joint.
Yeah. Night on Broadway was like your rites of passage as a man in Philadelphia. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Like
it was a good time, man. It was one of the most hoodest spots in the city.
Yeah.
Super hood, dog. Like,
yo,
the crazy part was
one door.
The one door. This is one little slim. It used to be one slim ass door. You had to walk down these steep steps.
Yeah.
The same steps. You had to go up to get out. So it was.
It's people are going. Is it traffic both ways?
Yeah.
People are coming up. People going down. Oh my
But the
goodness.
steps are like this big, dog.
Yeah,
They're
that
like
sounds
this.
like a good time.
So you gotta like turn to like shimmy down the step. Yeah,
That
it was
sounds like a good
time. So you
Nasty,
take it to a little
man.
spot in Newark. Listen, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit better than the hood spots I've been in here in Philly.
I can almost guarantee that, brother.
Okay.
Because like we're saying Max's is not really the hood. And let me tell you, it was hood enough for me. Okay. Like I got my fill of the hood, of Philadelphia hood right there. That's enough. That's really all I needed. I don't really need to go
Like,
to the trenches.
he need to go like down King Sesson, Southwest.
Oh, Southwest? Nah, I don't even want to go down Southwest.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm all right. I'm good. For when y'all got too many directions. Like, what the hell? Like,
yo, north, northwest, south, east. I mean, the east is really Frankfurt. They don't say east; just say Frankfurt. West
Frankfurt is a spot I would never want to go to.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, who goes to Frankfurt?
I don't know nobody that go to Frankfurt.
I didn't even know it was the projects in Frankfurt until I got in high school.
Yeah,
I thought that was like where like white people live. I thought that's where the Northeast started, and it's just like, and then later on when I started meeting some cats, I was like, dang, Frankfurt.
He's like Frankfurt rough.
Frankfurt's rough, yo.
All of Philly rough to me. All of Philly is a little got the element to it. All of Philly got the element to it. Like, yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, I'm excited in like 2 weeks. I'm trying to see what Newark's hitting for.
Yeah. I'm ready. Come up for the weekend. We gonna have a weekend.
Yeah.
A Friday. Friday we can do something.
Where? Hold on. Where you gonna take them for brunch?
We're gonna go to the new joint.
What?
The moonshine joint.
Oh, you would take them to the moonshine joint.
That's what's gonna be popping. In 2 weeks, that joint gonna be
all
up
right.
there.
Okay, I'm just checking, bro. You know.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, that joint gonna be crazy. Shout out to Ladoon. It's gonna be crazy. We gonna have come up, bro. We gonna have a good time.
We gonna definitely get it rolling, man.
Yeah. Oh, and we got the jet skiing coming up too.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the jet ski is definitely gonna be lit. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait.
You know, he was swimming in the Hudson.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
What, you fell off the jet ski?
Yeah, I fell off. I flew off the jet ski. It was my first time on a jet ski. I was just trying it out.
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me? Just pushing it to the limit. See what I can get out.
They just told us not to do donuts.
It wasn't even a donut. What I was doing when I fell in the water, because the donuts I could do. It was I was standing up on it, and it was just too choppy, and I just flew off.
Yo, I turned around. They said, "Yo, Carter in the Hudson."
That's disgusting. Yo, it was so nasty. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to.
Anybody want to say their last words? I'm gonna get my cap moment on.
What words do we want to say? I mean, I don't know.
Card. I just appreciate you coming on here again, man.
Yeah, man. You got good energy,
I wish I could come on all the time, man. I like
energy,
this.
Man.
This is all right for me, man.
Yeah, man. I love it.
This is all right for me. I can't wait for you to give the report on what Newark, New Jersey was like. You should document it.
Yeah, I might have my camera with the
footage. Go live.
Don't bring the camera out when we go to these hood spots.
Hey, homie.
My man.
Leave the camera tuck.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's next for Caviar and Cream?
I'm looking into getting into the water business. I was talking to Rob about that.
Yep.
I really want to see what's going on with this cannabis industry.
Who does Look
at his face.
Right. Yeah, that we talking.
I'm really intrigued to see what's going on with that. And
what's the law in Philadelphia right now?
I think
it's about to change.
Oh, is it about to change?
Yeah.
Not medicinal. I'm sorry.
Wolf wrote what did he do? He tweeted out about it. He was
like, right now, y'all are medicinal use only.
Get on board to legalize it in Pennsylvania.
Really?
He was like,
how hard is it to get a card?
As recreational, and he's going to start looking at cases where people got locked up for marijuana.
Oh, nice. What'd you say about a card, Carter?
I was saying, how hard is it to get a medicinal card?
I think you only have to pay like maybe $200. I know there's a company, and you fill out the application or whatever, and I think you pay like $250, and they send you to one of those doctors that have a license to write prescriptions. Because I found out not too long ago that all doctors can't do it. Like you have to have a certain license to write that prescription as a doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But answer your question like $200, $250.
I can't wait till it's like open business up here, and like I could just be like, let me pull in this dispensary real quick and grab me an eighth.
I thought Jersey was already like recreational.
We're recreational, but as far as sales go, we haven't. It's still state-run dispensaries.
Okay.
They haven't allowed to like how Pennsylvania is with the liquor.
Yeah, they haven't allowed like regular people to buy.
Yeah, which is disgusting.
Dispensaries.
That's disgusting.
I mean,
Jersey, that's what I'm trying to get into, dog. I'm just trying to just touch as many things as possible. The things that I like, things that are dope.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I had a thought earlier too. Yeah, you got to find your niche and just grind on that niche every day. Like just that's the whole joint to it.
Yeah, man.
All right, fellas.
Bring a dope energy, man.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, man. It's y'all though. It's y'all.
Yo, hold on. I wish we said this. I wish I had that video when we was riding one time and this guy had a Corvette, and Carter says, "Hey, anybody that has a red Corvette."
Right. You know what they laugh.
Go ahead. You got it.
I mean, I don't want to offend nobody. I'm just saying. If you got a red Corvette, we know that you ain't satisfying women in the bed.
Wait, that's what that means?
That's exactly what that means.
Where you get that from?
That's exactly what that means, bro. Like, if you see a red Corvette, just know that man ain't laying it down like that. Like that Corvette is making up for a lot. You feel me? That Corvette's making up for a lot.
Yo,
it is.
Buy a red Corvette. Dang.
Yeah,
that
red
Corvette. If you ain't.
Listen, that's a funny note to end on, bro.
Yeah.
We glad you can chill with us tonight, Carter.
No, I'm happy to be here, man. Y'all are always a good time, man. This is my first time with William Al.
Yeah.
It
was a pleasure because he tried to dip out on me the last time.
No, sir.
He tried to dip out on me the last time.
I had to shoot a movie.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, Carter coming on. I was like, yo, just you and Carter, just go ahead and rock out. And he was like, yo, where? Huh?
This is my second time on here. No, I never had a Caviar moment though.
You just did.
I never had a Caviar moment.
Your Caviar moment when you just talk about the Corvette.
Y'all don't toast Caviar no more? Y'all gave that up?
Nah, we do. We just been lacking.
Hey, yo, y'all been lacking, yo.
I ain't gonna hold you. We just been lacking, dog. Like
y'all been lacking, yo. We supposed to have a Caviar.
I got some Caviar though, but
yo, I ain't got nothing, dog. Like man. Since allergy season hit, I haven't gone anywhere to get
pollen season.
What? Dog. But no.
Yeah, so I wanted to.
Go ahead.
Huh? Go ahead. I was going to say I wanted to have a Caviar toast, but
no, we gonna have.
Oh, but we gonna have that. Oh, yeah.
We gonna have.
So I got to come back on again. I got to come back on again.
Yeah.
Come back on again.
Oh, there's plenty more topics that I know you're many. There's plenty more topics I know you're opinionated on. So
I got an opinion.
He always got an opinion. So
if you making that Corvette comment now, my mind thinking, well, does the car determine what kind of man you get now?
What you mean? Like, I mean, listen. If a man's driving a red Corvette, bro, yeah, you know what you're getting. I would think that you know what you, if a woman should know, like, you know what I mean? It's probably
So
ain't gonna be the best.
topic we got. That's the topic we gotta discuss next time.
Hey, yo, bring it up with a female, with one of your female guests. Like, yo, red Corvette. You ever mess with a man with a red Corvette?
I think Black Maven will definitely answer that question.
For sure.
Black Maven, yeah. Shout out to Black Maven. Shout out to. All right, everybody, man.
Yeah, man.
he said it like everybody was leaving school. All right, everybody, again.
Oh, take us home, Rob. Take us home.
No, we please watch and subscribe to this crazy dude Carter over here. E pluribus unum.
E pluribus unum.
Craziest name ever. I thought Sartorial.
What?
E pluribus unum is his.
E pluribus unum.
This is his Instagram handle.
You're gonna have to spell it. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Nah,
it's a horrible name.
You gotta put that in the jaw.
Yeah.
Rob.
So please, I will. So please watch, please subscribe, please comment, give us the feedback, tell us what's good, tell us what's wrong, but let it be constructive criticism. Of course, don't hate. And we it's send love to E pluribus unum.
Yeah.
Mackeel Carter. And again, this is Caviar Conversation coming from Sir William Mel, Sartorial King. Y'all be blessed. Have a good week.
Have a good one.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, y'all for breakfast, champagne, bubble bath.